Welcome, basketball fans, to 2K Sports. I'm Damon Bruce. Coming up, the Western Conference Finals as we approach Game 1. It's going to be the Golden State Warriors.
The dream of an NBA title began long ago on a neighborhood court in an empty gym, but for one solitary soul rehearsing for a stage a life.
Two Western teams have run the gauntlet. Only one can emerge victorious to claim a spot in the finals. Game 1 of the Western Conference Finals. The action about to begin, and what a group of players just itching to get this game going. First for the Warriors, Steph Curry's out there with Klay Thompson. And it's Green in at the 4 slot. And for the Jazz,
well, they're ready to go here, Kevin, and you can hear the fans are too. This can be an intimidating building to play in when the crowd gets charged up. And that alone gives them a big leg up in this series.
And Steve, this is the payoff for all the effort they put into the grind of the regular season. Getting home court advantage and starting the series in front of their own fans, that's exactly what they've worked for.
Curry's shot is good.
And of all the things about him that you like offensively, it's his composure that jumps out at me. The way he never gets rattled. The defense can get in him. He doesn't care. He just continues to do his thing.
And Steve, you know, his ability to come in and rattle off 10, 20 points in no time flat, that's a gift and a real asset for any team. Some guys need a while to get going, not him.
Right back at you. They immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading punches, that's how you answer.
Tough three-point try there with a hand in his face.
Boy, you'd be lucky to make that one against great defense.
Number 24, defended by Wiggins. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Great job. Taking it right at the defense. I like the aggressiveness.
Yeah, he left him no choice but to foul there.
No luck that time either. Golden State's drawn 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Curry outside. Another miss by Curry. Conley with it. And now just over a minute played here in the first.
That's one he knows he should have made.
Warriors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. They get it again. On defense, Golden State. A feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. Conley's got his first points in this one.
Great move to the hoop, and I love the finger roll finish.
Even against solid defense, he's still going to try to continue to make that shot.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, I wouldn't bet against him in that situation next time.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Deflected. Pushing it up. Pass to Bogdanovic. Number 30. He's covered by Thompson. The Jazz shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. The first free throw is good. And the Warriors making a change here. Second free throw, no good.
Well, he did enough there. He made it a 2-possession game, at least.
Here's Moody. And that's not going to go. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. It's the Jazz up 5. And we'll be back in just a moment. And we welcome you back to our presentation of Game 1. And guys, what's your take on Utah so far?
Man, I thought the defense was key here for this club. They really tightened up and made it difficult on their opponent.
How about the help on the drives and rotations? I mean, they've really been in sync as a unit.
Okay, that's good.
And their lead takes another little bump up.
Boy, I tell you, they've got to be feeling better and better about this game.
From deep, Green. That's good. Green's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Defender there in the neighborhood, but not quite close enough. Good shot.
There's the 3. They get it back. Bogdanovic. And there's the rejection. Just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, but came up empty. Pass to Green. From deep three-point range, another three for Golden State.
And you can't leave him alone, especially from long range.
Sexton, defended by Poole. Now the dish to Tucker. And the pass to Bogdanovic. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Yeah, he's one of those guys that's special because he lives for the big moments. Fearless. I mean, he will take any big shot down the stretch. He wants the ball in his hands.
And offensively, you'll find him often lurking on those corners. Always a high percentage shot among three-pointers, and especially for him.
It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. Johnson, he's checked in for Bogdanovic. The Warriors shooting their first free throw of the night here. Jazz have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Beasley the screen, and looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
So if you're going to set a screen like that, you've got to make sure your feet are set.
I agree with you, and I thought maybe he was set that time, Steve. I thought it was a good screen on his part.
Utah leading, 7-second difference, shot and game clock. The Jazz again can't hit it. Warriors have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. From down in the low post, it goes. Poked away. Here's Sexton. No luck. 0. And a tight game here as we end the first half. Warriors lead by 1.
Now, presented by Sprint.
Things can't get more serious than this. The conference finals have begun, and let's...
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And we welcome you back to the Western Conference Finals as we get going again. You have to like what we're seeing from Green.
Yeah, that was really surprising. I thought his performance came out of the blue, but it also came at the most opportune time possible.
You know, Steve, sometimes the smaller names show up with the bigger games. Perfect example of that here so far.
And it's Conley penetrating. Number 24. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
And giving up these easy chances is going to do wonders for their confidence.
The Jazz shooting 43% from the floor. Conley into the lane. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
You know, we've seen a lot of change in terms of what Mike Conley can do each year on the floor. He started out, didn't really have much of a jump shot, really improved in that area. Now he's playing with so much confidence that no matter what the circumstance during the game, he believes he can get the job done.
And one of the biggest ways he's made contributions to his team is by taking the ball away from the opponents. I mean, he's excellent with anticipation and quickness and tenacity, particularly at the point of attack.
Makes it off the glass. Conley's got 4 this quarter.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
And even if it costs them some foul trouble, I mean, they need to start putting some bodies on bodies. Be physical.
Passes to Bogdanovic. 3-pointer. Number 24. And finally they hit one.
I've really appreciated their activity in the post today. I mean, their movement down low has been great.
Yep, ball movement, player movement. They're generating a lot of easy opportunities for themselves down there.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results right now.
Yeah, in fact, 3 of the last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And the powerful one-handed slam.
Well, the big fella showing us a little explosiveness for the change.
Well, maybe Clark is working on his dunk skills because he looked perfectly at home right there.
Now, sometimes he can climb those, so glad to see him get that one down. Should probably use a little clock here.
Yep, make this the very last possession.
Back to Conley. Always going up for the alley-oop here. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
A little bit of a magic act here, pulling off the Houdini to make that catch and slam.
Stupendous, stupendous alley-oop.
This crowd just stunned at the sight of that one.
From deep, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Jazz out in front. All right, the fourth quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great one so far with both sides coming to play. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Utah.
Guys, their play close to the hoop has been great all game.
And that's helped with their passing game, too, because they're getting a lot of assists by sharing the ball and moving it. Looked like he may have been showboating a little bit at the end of that one.
From beyond the arc, and that is good.
Up over 50% now from the floor with the way they've shot this half.
Yeah, that's a nice improvement. It's not a surprise to see them out in front with the way they have shot throughout the entire game, as a matter of fact. They've been very efficient offensively.
Really left alone that time.
It was almost like he was surprised to be that wide open, yet he knocked it down.
Pass to Wiggins. Lets it go with the 3. Thompson outside. It's stolen. Outside Conley. Right side Conley. And Steph Curry with the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
1:07 left in the fourth quarter. Conley's shot is off.
You see the defenders get out of his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the bucket, but not that time. He slipped into quite a funk here, Clark.
I think that's a good word to describe it. I mean, the basket is looking awfully small to him at the moment.
Hits it to go.
They're going to walk out of here with a win and send this crowd home happy.
A very solid performance in a lot of areas for them.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Kevin, during that last break, I heard the Warriors coach as he addressed his team. Guys, I know we've been battling. You may feel a little bit gassed, but we've got to dig deep right now and find a way. Take a deep breath and let's get it done. Kevin?
Thank you, Doris. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. Clark, they're in good position here to ride it out.
Yeah, they certainly are. I mean, if they just play smart right here, Kevin, this game's pretty much over.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Walker, the open look. Another shot. Warriors with the rebound.
He's far too tentative in the paint, and even more so when the defender is up tight on him like that time.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Boneheaded play, guys, plain and simple.
Yep, brain fade is what I like to call it. There's no way they're getting out of the hole making mistakes like that.
And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. Not much to be critical of at this week, Clark.
Not at all. I mean, they showed up not just to play, they showed up to give great effort.